You know what's fun? Beating up guys in Yakuza. You know what's even better? Looking stylish while doing it. One of my favorite things to do in games is anything that has to do with character customization. Being able to take a character and stylizing them in any way that I like is very addicting for me. When it comes to this in Yakuza, it's always been there, but it hasn't been exactly focused on up until more recently. In this video, I'm gonna go over how customization has evolved throughout the series. Let's first look at where it all began. Costumes were first introduced in Yakuza 3 and can only be accessed through Premium Adventure. You can choose outfits for Kiryu, Haruka, and Rikia. The choices you get are pretty basic, mainly being outfits that are from the main story, with the only standout being the wrestler attire from Chapter 10. But this would basically be the formula for many games in the future. Yakuza 4 had more playable characters, therefore more outfits. And this would be the first game where they would make costumes not related to the story. There's wrestler Saejima, two versions of Taichi Tanemura, and damn, Akiyama, I didn't know you got it like that. Yakuza 5 was a noticeable step up for costumes. You got 5 outfits for each of the 5 characters, and there's some real interesting stuff here. For starters, this is the first game to introduce swap costumes, having a character dress up as another character. And for unique looks, they definitely got more creative. You got Policeman Saejima, Detective Akiyama, I don't even know how to even describe this one, Haruka as Hatsune Miku, and Shinada as a tempura shrimp? Yeah, that checks out. Yakuza 0 doesn't bring that same level of unique costumes as 5, but what they did provide are outfits that are related to side content that can be wearable. So that includes the karaoke outfits and Kiryu's producer outfit from the sub-story The Show Must Go On. They also have Kiryu and Majima's iconic fits and swap costumes for the prequel fits. Yakuza Kiwami has the same amount of costumes as 0 for Kiryu, being 5, but they don't hit the same. The only real standouts are the prisoner outfit and another Majima swap costume. There aren't any sub-stories or karaoke songs that give Kiryu a new outfit, so this one's a bit of a step down. When RGG switched to the Dragon engine for Yakuza 6, they once again mainly stuck with outfits that are from the main story. The ones that are unique to this game are the Satoshi Warriors uniform, the Darkling demo tapes fit, and what the heck? Yeah, I think they put Onomichio in the dryer for too damn long. I don't know why his head's so small. Kiwami 2 is a surprising upgrade with the variety they have here. What mainly carries it are the amount of DLC costumes. You got the Cabaret Manager, pajamas, Majima construction helmet, and golden suit as free DLC. And there's only one for paid, and that's the comedian suit. On top of that, they also have Kiryu's glasses from Like a Butterfly. This game has one of the best costume choices behind 5, so shout out Kiwami 2. Moving on to Judgment and Lost Judgment, they have a good handful of outfits to choose from. But the thing is, you can't wear them. So these outfits are disguises, and you can only wear it when the game tells you to. The closest you'll get to actual customization is the dance club, and there's only like 5 outfits there. But if you finish everything, you can't wear any of these outfits freely, so this is a waste. Yakuza Like a Dragon brought a ton of new outfits to customize with. Of course, each job has their own costume, and they have 3 patterns you can choose from. But characters themselves have their own exclusive outfits. It mainly revolves around the main 4. There's Nurse Namba, Security Guard Adachi, and Cleaning Crew Ichiban from when they snuck into Sunlight Castle. And Psycho has her Chinese pub outfit when she went undercover. But Ichiban also has a set of hero costumes that you can unlock. There's Hero for beating the game, True Hero for getting the hero job to level 30 and finishing the game, and Legendary Hero for beating the true final Millennium Tower. With all these outfits they have, including DLC, there's something that's missing. Where the hell's the punch perm? Ichiban, hi. Infinite Wealth took what Like a Dragon had, and they expanded it even more. There are so many character exclusive outfits that you'll see throughout. To start, each character has a Hawaii and a Yokohama outfit. Except Kiryu. He doesn't have that. He's only got the one. But Kiryu and Ichiban now both have the hero armor, and they brought back the Judgment outfit too, which they both share. Ichiban and Psycho both have their date outfits. He also has a shirt that says I love Psycho, and Psycho has her hostess attire and her outfit from Awake. But I would say Chitose is the real highlight here. She essentially gets 2 variations of most of her outfits from her 2 hairstyles that you can choose. And she has her story attires with all that included. When Infinite Wealth sold 1 million copies in its first week, RGG rewarded the players by including a celebratory t-shirt set for patch 1.18 for free. There's 11 designs in total, and having more customization options, you love to see it. Ishin works a little differently, because all the customization from this game comes from DLC. And not only can you customize Ryoma's outfit and face, but you can customize every captain's outfit as well, so you can have the whole Shinsengumi dripped out. Now before I move on, the idea of a full in-depth character customizer in Yakuza has already been done at this point, multiple times. But it's not with the main characters, it's with Hostesses. Hostess Maker is a mini-game in Yakuza 3 and 4 that's tied to a sub-story. The goal is to scout a prospect and make her the #1 hostess. The way you do that is by making her look the part. And here is where the customization comes into play. You can change dresses, hairstyles, makeup. There's multiple options and you can choose the colors. You can also add all kinds of accessories, mainly jewelry. Now, even though you have all these choices, you don't have as much leeway as it implies, because what you create affects what customers are looking for, whether it's cute, refined, flashy, or gorgeous. If you just make whatever you want and send her in, yeah, she's gonna get benched. She ain't gonna get no playing time, she ain't gonna make no all-star team, she ain't gonna get no supermax contract. The best way to go about this is to style her in a way where you have all factors covered. Circe has the cheat sheet on what to use, so I just use that. Cabaret Club is an upgraded version that's in Yakuza 0 and Kiwami 2. What's different here is that there's up to 6 platinum hostesses that you can give a makeover to. The customization is mainly the same as before, but now it affects their ranks based on looks. This only applies to hair, dresses, and accessories. Makeup has no effect, and each hostess has their default rank. You can either make something where there's only one thing that they lack, or something more balanced. If you're focusing more on looks than stats, it's not that big of a deal here. And this customization feature would make a brief appearance in both Judgment games whenever you have to play a Saori going undercover. Here, there's no stats or ranks you have to worry about. This is just to give some variety to the story. And they have all the assets from Kiwami too, so you can either try and coordinate something, or you can make this. I mean, either way it's gonna work. But now that that's established, let's now look into how Yakuza first started to take customization to that next step. Like a Dragon Gaiden is the first game to have customizable outfits, and it's divided by casual wear and Coliseum. Casual is going to be what you're rocking for most of the game, while Coliseum is for Coliseum, obviously. Looking at the options for styles, it's clear that most of your choices are formal wear. There's plenty of suits and dress shirts to pick, and they come with different patterns, textures, and colors. There's also a lot of accessories to add on, like pocket flare that has a name tag, roses, and badges. They got earrings, rings, gloves, nail paint, different types of makeup. You can also change the type of shoes, whether it's dress shoes, chucks, slippers, or you can take the leashes off and let the dogs out. What separates casual and Coliseum from each other are the head options. Casual has different kinds of hats and glasses, while Coliseum has masks. But something you'll notice is that some of these pieces are references. They brought back the dragon mask, the tiny Ono Michio mask, the like a butterfly glasses, and Kiryu's taxi driver cap. And if you put the right pieces together, you can make your own Majima swap costume. And you can make Takaya Kuroda. So for their first attempt, I think they made a pretty solid foundation. And this feature would be seen in the next Gaiden game, Pirate Yakuza. Looking at this game, outfits are worn by fighting style, and whether you're in Honolulu or out in the seas. And they added a lot more options here. Clothes are now split into an upper body and lower body section. There's different hairstyles you can put on Majima, and you can change his eye patch as well. Another new thing that they added are sets. These are full outfits that you can only make slight changes to. The best ones are the ones from previous games, like his outfit from Infinite Wealth, Goromi, 24-Hour Cinderella, and Zombie. But it's not just sets that have references. You also find them with the individual pieces. You got Majima's suit from 3, his cab driver outfit, Hanya Man, his cabaret attire, and of course his classic snakeskin. They even have Sugiura's outfit and Yagumi's leather jacket. They also have Etsuko's sweater. Dude, she will never go away. Well, at least Goro gets some customization options, so shout out Goro. From here, we move on to Kiwami 3, everyone's favorite. So outfits here are divided by whether you're in Ryukyu or Kamurocho. And something to note, a lot of the pirate outfits from Pirate Yakuza are not in this game. And honestly, I'm not trying to yo-ho-ho in Kamurocho anyway, so I can live with this. What they have instead are a lot more streetwear and Kariushi shirts. There's also a bunch of brand new exclusive sets. But what about the references? What do they got here? One Piece! The most notable one is Yakuza 0 Kiryu is back. They also brought back the producer shirt, even though that's not the right color. I think someone made a mistake. And even though they changed Kiryu's shirt for this game, they actually do have his shirt from the original. They also have his haircut from Infinite Wealth. And something that's a little bit left field, they have his hoodie from 5, and they have that dance instructor's outfit also. But since this is Kiwami 3, it begs the question, does Mine have this level of customization? No. You have more options for your flip phone. What the hell am I supposed to do with this?